I think the after climax stuff is supposed to be just generally fun.
Yeah.
It seems like they've simplified some stuff. And given him a rocket launcher, which he will blow his face off with, I'm sure.
There are some barrels out there with that rocket launcher's name on them. The fog is thinning.
Yeah, that's thicker. What does RPG stand for, do you know?
Rocket-propelled grenade.
Oh, there you go.
I almost was like role-playing games. Jesus.
Well, the first time I heard RPG referred to as a weapon, I was confused.
Yeah.
That's some power station your town has, guys. I can never remember the rhetorical term for mentioning something by not mentioning it, but it comes up so often. Maybe I'll tattoo it on my forehead or something.
It's got to be close to backhanded compliment, right? It's like
It's something like emeresis or some. There are actually multiple words that mean that thing. And that may be my problem. I can't pick one to memorize.
I guess I don't know. I know there's anamnesis, but that's something completely different. Okay, so we got 3 more orange places to go, and then I don't know, is the red just like the end of the game?
Maybe.
That's funny. He hums differently.
Paralipsis. That's the one I was thinking of.
That makes sense. So paralipsis is one, maybe the other is like lacuna chum or something.
Daytata? For those concerned with my intimate biographical moments, I am recovering from food poisoning. I spent the last 3 days up chucking, and feeling much better now. That's my news.
Whoa. I hate it when a hill is so badly rendered that you smash your car into it.
It happens all the time.
What the hell are we doing?
You having a little trouble with our steering? Are you trying at this late point in the game to learn the emergency brake turn?
Freaking me out. I wonder what kind of personality it takes to be a long player as opposed to a let's play, you know? Like, who's like, I want to play this game so that people can see it, but I don't want any bit of my personality coming through except by accident.
I sense grim determination is in the character build makeup. Oh, here's this redo of Harry's house. Or, not redo exactly, but...
Oh, this isn't even an orange one. Oh my god. Just for the thrill of it. Like a shotgun bang.
Just for the coke of it.
Alright, yep.
Yes.
So, why not, right?
Okay, here's the rocket launcher.
We're just gonna RPG the shit out of everything that we come across. Alright, I'm good with this plan.
Still wanted him to use the axe some. I want to see if it drags. How do you know?
Did we get the axe? I don't even remember.
Yeah. We got the Raincoat Killer's axe.
This is ridiculously satisfying.
Yep.
Yeah, I figured he'd switch it out here pretty quickly, but still, it was fun.
Novelty is only good for a little while, and then it's not.
Hence the term.
Yes. It's my deep moment for the day.
Well, I guess that was all the bad guys in here, so we got... Geekmeister loves his high-quality beef, man. See, that hallway was just calling for an RPG game.
It really was.
Harry's mansion is set up like Times Square.
Try a Let's Play one day where one of us is talking and the other one's doing most of the commentary.
Wait, one of us is talking and the other is doing the commentary?
Sorry, one of us is playing. Or even a triad, have someone else in.
Yeah, I've thought about it. If anybody who's listening to this has a game that they would love to play and have us comment on live, let us know.
And has it?
It's also damn confusing. My problem is, like, even just trying to like hang out with people and watch things being played, there's always this lag problem that makes any sort of like, I find it so strange because, you know, we can like, I don't mean to break the wall, anybody who's listening who might have thought this, but we are not in the same room by any stretch of the imagination, and we are able to get this to work so that we're both commenting at the same time, and it magically feels as if we're you know, just sitting in a movie theater watching something. But trying to sync up a game is the most god-awfully difficult thing ever, it seems.
People do it. I'm not sure what, you know, what sort of software or settings or what they do. You're, yeah, I don't know. You've got to have pretty good bandwidth to upload to the stream. I mean, if you're streaming at the same time as well. The commentary will always lag a few seconds. The chat will always lag a few seconds behind. Anytime.
Yeah, like I've you know, just watched people play games on Steam, and like we have had to. It's essentially either, okay, you can see my reaction in real time and then hear it 30 seconds later, or hear it in real time after seeing the reaction already, you know?
Right.
It's still a weird hellscape out there.
Super Great Friend does this neat thing. I think he actually wrote the software. Maybe he did. Well, I don't know if he wrote the software or not. But when he's doing a stream, he'll occasionally put things, choices in the game up to a vote, and then people in the chat, you know, punch in 1, 2, 3, 4 or whatever, and it tallies up the votes. So he's got to be fairly spot on with his syncing, or that wouldn't work.
Yeah, I know that, like, Fightin' Cowboy, who I said I've enjoyed watching before, does, I think it's Twitch stuff where he also scrolls the comments as they're coming in, and he'll respond to some of them and answer questions as they come up. And I assume it must be pretty live, because they seem, some of them that relate to the game, they seem to be pretty, pretty timely.
Right. I know he's got some policing action going on in the chat too, to keep it from getting spammed or what. I don't know if that's a bot or an assistant.
But yeah, I don't know if Perazing or Geekmeister or any of the people that we've worked with before, I mean, we don't really work with them, we just steal their videos and comment on them. But, I mean,
it's transformative critique and commentary.
Yeah, right, I mean, it's all, you know, it's all perfectly legal, but it's, but, you know, if any of you guys are interested in something, feel free to let us know. I enjoy this method myself.
We were considering Silent Hill as a future project?
Well, you know, we like to tease upcoming projects. That's really more of a just a straight up hand job rather than tease, but yeah.
Sorry. You can,
you
know what, I mean, mute it when you edit.
By the time this comes out, it'll probably be coming out already anyway.
I have very fond memories of Silent Hill 1 back in the day. I used to play it with my partner, and we'd play until we got kind of overwhelmed, and then we'd trade off section by section. Back when I was scared by scary games.
So, I think let's save that conversation until we're doing it. I'm curious, let's see, I was trying to think of something that related in some way to what we're seeing. What's your favorite zombie piece of work? Fiction or movie? Or...
In all media formats? Gosh, it's hard to say, because there's kind of value in all of them. I think, honestly...
3 cards we're still missing. One of them we have to do at the end with the menu, so that means 2 cards are out there somewhere.
I remember how one of them is acquired. I don't remember how the other one is. I think classic Night of the Living Dead, slowpoke, no explanation zombies are still my favorite. I won't say original zombies, because White Zombie and Haitian Zombies predated that, but that was really the first mindless reanimated corpse zombie.
Yeah.
I think, and they didn't put much effort into the makeup. It was really all in the acting, and it was fairly basic acting. But I think if I had to pick a zombie, probably that. Now, my favorite zombie work, as opposed to my favorite zombie, might be different. I'd have to think long.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like your favorite.
I'd have to think harder. As long as we're pretty loose with the definition of zombie.
Sure.
I think.
You can't pick Bonfire of the Vanities.
Honestly, I'd say some of the zombie-like Silent Hill critters would be my favorite. Yeah, called it. He got a golf club for his trouble.
Whoa, York, we need to eat something.
Turn over the dome. Here. He's regenerating.
I think he must, or he's wearing something. See, he's gaining health.
It's possible Zach just regenerates too. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Silent Hill, definitely not zombies by standard definition, but the creature design makes some of them very zombie-like, and the Silent Hill monsters have a quality that I find interesting, and I find it creates a really interesting monster, and that is they are all suffering, always. Hellraiser has that aspect as well. I just find that interesting. Oh, I thought we already had the chainsaw. Chainsaw's very like the Weed Whacker, but better.
The thing that always frustrates me about Hellraiser is they always say, I will show you the greatest suffering and the greatest ecstasy. And I'm like, we never see any of the Cenobites showing someone ecstasy. Like, I want a scene where we see, like, a Cenobite just, like, blowing a dude or whatever, Like, I wanna see, like, that it's always just them fucking putting fish hooks into their mouth or whatever.
Maybe a Cenobite whose horror design is like a pulsating, exposed orifice.
Yeah. Or like has a feather as a hand and just tickles somebody, I mean, and then knifes them. I mean, whatever, but it just, to me, it's like, if it's supposed to be about both extremes, why is it we only ever see the pain?
I assumed that the implication was that the pain would eventually turn to ecstasy by virtue of just passing through some threshold.
Alright, well, I guess, okay. Then that's, why don't we ever see someone who's past that
I don't know. It's not because the author is queasy about showing sexuality or eroticism, that's for sure.
Right. Although, you remember that, like, weird period of about 6 years, maybe 4 or so books where Clive was not out, but there was a lot of, like a lot of anal sex in his books, and a lot of people, like, kind of giving in to the lusty temptations, and and you know, like freeing themselves with wild abandon, and like rereading that stuff years later, I was like,
Zach, you don't
can't believe I
like
didn't get that.
As one I read recently
You're
where
right.
there was a demon jerking
Something's
off in an
making you
alley,
wanna
and I was like,
stay a bit
hey,
longer.
Well, since you
it
gave
was
me
completely
this,
unnecessary.
why don't we play a little game?
A game?
simple
quest.
All right, what are we
You
doing
don't
here with
have to
Harry?
go anywhere. I'll ask you
Oh, it's another quiz
multiple-choice
quest.
questions about Greenvale.
All right.
Would you like to give
Are
it
you
a
just
try?
trying to get me to
Sounds
tell
like fun.
Usha that you like him? Because I could just do that.
Then let me know when you want to get started.
Okay, get started.
Let's see how we do. Let's see how difficult this is. Why not give it a try?
You at home also try.
All right, then. These questions are about Greenvale. Are you ready?
Yes! Got.
Yeah, Ironsides,
First
come
one
on,
right.
get on with it.
Oh. Dalmatian.
Dalmatian.
Oh, it's even multiple choice. I'll try to answer before the multiple choice comes up.
But how about
Yeah,
this
I mean,
next one? Second
How else are
question.
they gonna, you know,
Yeah.
they're gonna have to spell it?
What specifically?
Bad?
I'll have to see.
Yeah,
Amazon.
so this we need the multiple choice. Amazon Frontier Cooking, right?
Impressive. But
And how did
you
Harry
answered
know
this
that one?
Correctly. Third question.
'Cause he's God.
He worked at the bar.
The bar, Galaxy of Terror.
Is it Galaxy or Swery? It was Galaxy.
Galaxy of Terror.
Zach,
Swery was
The
Quince.
darts bar.
it's quite difficult to answer these consecutively.
Well,
Perhaps it's
you're
just
not
a sign
offering
that
him
I
the option
put too much
of
heart into my work.
unconsecutively.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
But you
Well,
must
I assume if you miss one, he'll have you come
Yeah,
back.
you're
later.
probably
desire to stay.
No, you're right. At this rate, I'll be here forever.
Yeah, he's been paying attention to how Geekmeister plays too.
Prize. Here, take this.
Harch Geekmeister. Really? 3 questions? Oh, okay.
You can
Alright.
leave this town in our care now and follow your own path.
So just 2 cards left.
One of them is actually in this room.
It's all come down to this. Michael doesn't have a little quest beside him, but there is another
There
quest
is.
with Michael, right?
Ah. He reads Michael's diary to get the quest instead of talking to him. Because he's a douchebag.
Honestly. Yeah. Because this is how you got to get things done in adventure games. Just go
What's
around
this?
and fiddle
Day
with shit that's not yours.
2190. It's my 6th year working for Mr. Stewart.
He
On this
fucked me
special
really
day,
hard.
I have noticed something terrible. I've lost a most precious object. Day 2192.
My groove.
I've looked everywhere, but I still cannot find it. I cannot discuss this with
Oh,
Mr.
shit.
Stewart. What should I do? The precious bird carving that he gave me. Where did I put it? Day 2193.
I'm trying to
I've
think of
searched
rhymes really
inside
quick
and
failing.
outside. Even in the car. I've looked for it at night, so
It could
Mr.
not have
Stewart
gotten
wouldn't
far.
find out. But I cannot find it anywhere. Maybe I should just give up.
He still has the tapping his tie gesture.
Yeah.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Our
Wonder if Geekmeister's like, oh shit, I didn't know about this one. Let me look it up real fast. Michael didn't say that. We read his private property
Right.
to find that out. How creepy would that be if we give it back to him and then, like, we're like, hey, happen to be reading your diary. Here's your bird carving. Also, you really should get it looked at.
It looks like it's been up someone's butt. What's your favorite zombie thing?
I don't know. I didn't really have an answer for it myself. In general, I don't like zombies. Like, I like the Romero stuff because up until at least the 3rd movie, it felt like he had
Right.
something worth saying. Land of the Dead, I was kind of like, I didn't get it, I guess. But I don't know. Shaun of the Dead.
That's a good one.
Boy Eats Girl is also way better than I
Actually,
thought it would
Otto
be.
or Up with Dead People is one of my favorite zombie movies.
Yeah, I watched about half of that and I enjoyed it. I think it was just like it's not a movie that you should watch if you're feeling tired.
Or with your mom.
True too. I was kind of tired and I started it and I was like, after 20 minutes I was thinking like, I'm enjoying this, but holy shit, I did not realize it would be this slow.
Right.
And so I was starting to nod off, but I enjoyed what I saw.